Ever wondered how to keep the love alive when you're miles apart from your significant other? Welcome to the modern world of love, where relationships stretch across cities, countries, and continents. Long-distance relationships, or LDRs as they're often called, are becoming increasingly common. But with this modern type of romance comes a unique set of challenges. Communication can be a tricky beast to master when your partner is just a pixelated face on a screen. Trust, that cornerstone of any relationship, becomes even more crucial when you're not physically together. And let's not forget about maintaining the spark. It's easy to let the romance fade when date nights are replaced by video calls. But here's the good news. These challenges aren't insurmountable. With the right approach, a healthy dose of patience, and a sprinkle of creativity, you can navigate these choppy waters. But don't worry, distance doesn't have to mean disaster. Let's dive into some practical tips for navigating these waters. Scene script. Tip number 1, communication. It's the lifeline of every relationship, especially the long-distance ones. Communication is the heart that pumps life into the veins of your relationship. It's the bridge that connects two hearts separated by miles. It's the glue that holds together the pieces of your love puzzle. And in a long-distance relationship, it's not just important, it's vital. Regular and open communication is the key. It's like water to a plant, without which the plant withers away. But this doesn't mean you have to be on the phone 24/7. No, that's not sustainable. It's about finding a rhythm that works for both of you. It's about understanding each other's schedules and making time for each other. There are various modes of communication you can use. Calls, video chats, texts, emails, you name it. If you're in different time zones, an email might be a good way to share your thoughts without disturbing the other's sleep. Or if you both have a few minutes to spare, a quick video chat can do wonders. It can make you feel like you're right there with them, even if you're thousands of miles apart. Setting communication goals can also be beneficial. Maybe you want to have a deep conversation once a week. Or perhaps you want to share one positive thing that happened in your day, every day. These goals can serve as a roadmap, guiding you through the labyrinth of long-distance love. And lastly, always remember, it's not about the quantity, but the quality of communication. It's not about how many hours you spend on the phone, but about the connection you feel when you hang up. It's not about the number of texts you send, but about the love that's infused in each word. In the end, the goal is to keep the lines of communication open, to keep the love flowing, no matter the distance. Because at the end of the day, love knows no boundaries, no distances. It's all about how you navigate the journey. Remember, it's not about the quantity, but the quality of communication. Moving on to tip number 2, trust. It's the foundation of any long-distance relationship. Trust, my friends, is the invisible thread that weaves the fabric of your relationship together, especially when the miles stretch far and wide between you and your significant other. It's like the concrete foundation upon which you build a house. Without a sturdy foundation, the house may crumble at the slightest shake. Similarly, without trust, a long-distance relationship may wobble, falter, and fall apart. So, how do we build this all-important trust? Well, it starts with honesty. Be as transparent as a crystal-clear stream. Share your feelings, your fears, your hopes, and your dreams. If something's bothering you, voice it out. If you're overjoyed about something, let your partner in on your happiness. Honesty breeds understanding, and understanding fosters trust. Next up is openness. Be an open book. Let your partner see who you truly are. The more they know about you, the more they understand you, and the easier it becomes to trust you. It's like knowing the ingredients of a dish. The more familiar you are with them, the easier it is to trust the taste. And finally, reliability. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you promise to call at a certain time, make sure you do. Be someone your partner can count on. Reliable actions create a rhythm of trust in your relationship. Like a steady heartbeat, it gives life to your love and sustains it over the miles. Remember, trust is like a plant. It needs time to grow. It needs nurturing. It needs the right conditions. And sometimes it might need a little bit of mending. But once it takes root, it can withstand the harshest storms and bloom into something truly beautiful. Trust might take time to build, but it's definitely worth the effort. Now, let's talk about keeping the spark alive. In the realm of long-distance relationships, it becomes essential to find innovative ways to keep things exciting and interesting. After all, love is not just about being there for each other physically. It's also about creating experiences, memories, and moments that both of you can cherish. So how do we do this? Let's dive in. First, consider virtual dates. Yes, you heard it right. Who says dates need to be at a fancy restaurant or a cozy coffee shop? With the power of technology, you can have a date anywhere, anytime. Plan a movie night where both of you watch the same film and discuss it afterward, or have a dinner date where you both cook the same recipe and enjoy it together over a video call. The possibilities are endless. Another great way to keep the spark alive is by surprising each other with gifts. Now, we're not talking about expensive jewelry or designer clothes. The best gifts are those that show thoughtfulness and effort. A handwritten letter, a favorite book, or a playlist of songs that remind you of them, these can mean more than any diamond necklace. The surprise element, coupled with the thoughtfulness behind the gift, can definitely bring a smile to your partner's face. Lastly, consider playing online games together. This isn't just about the game, it's about the shared experience, the laughter, and the friendly competition. It's about the teamwork and the shared victories. It's about creating memories, even when you're miles apart. These are just a few ideas, but remember, what works for one couple might not work for another. The key is to find what resonates with both of you. It could be reading a book together, learning a new language, or even watching the sunrise in your respective cities while on a call. Love, after all, is a journey, a beautiful dance between two souls. The distance is just a minor hurdle to overcome. Remember, it's the small things that make a big difference. Our final tip for today is planning your future together. As we journey through life, it's essential to have a sense of direction, a shared vision of where we're headed. In a long-distance relationship, this is particularly crucial. It's not just about surviving the present, but also about nurturing a shared future. Having common goals and planning for a future together can be the anchor that keeps your relationship steady amidst the high tides of distance and time. Imagine you're both on separate boats, drifting on the ocean of life. Having a common destination, a shared goal, is like having the same star to navigate by. It brings a sense of purpose, a sense of direction to your relationship. It gives you something to look forward to, something to work towards. It turns the vast ocean of distance into a journey, a shared adventure. What do these common goals look like? They could be as simple as planning your next visit, or as complex as discussing timelines for eventual relocation. It's about creating a roadmap for your relationship, a plan that takes into account both your individual aspirations and your shared dreams. For instance, discussing future visits not only gives you something to anticipate, but it also creates shared experiences, even from afar. It's like drawing dots on your relationship map, points of connection that make the distance seem less daunting. And then there's the question of eventual relocation. This is the big one, often filled with uncertainties and challenges. But it's also an opportunity to demonstrate your commitment, your willingness to make sacrifices for the sake of your relationship. It's about saying, yes, we are miles apart now, but we won't always be. We are working towards being together. Remember, planning a future together doesn't mean you have to have all the answers right now. It's okay to have doubts, to have fears. What's important is that you're having these conversations, that you're looking at the horizon together, hand in hand. Having a common goal will give you something to look forward to and work towards. All right, let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We kicked things off by acknowledging the dilemma of distance in love. It's not an easy path, but it's not impossible either. The key? Communication. It's the lifeline that keeps you connected across miles, time zones, and life's various demands. Next, we delved into the importance of trust. It's the foundation of any relationship, more so in a long-distance one. It's about having faith in your partner, even when they're not physically present. We then explored how to keep the spark alive. From virtual dates to surprise gifts, it's all about keeping the romance fresh and exciting. And finally, we talked about planning for the future. Having shared goals and dreams can give your relationship direction and a sense of purpose. Remember, every relationship has its challenges, but with the right approach, you can make your long-distance relationship a success. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos on relationships and love. We're here to help you navigate the ups and downs of love. See you in the next video.